What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If that's something you like to listen to, we welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can support our channel if you just like, share, or comment down below. It helps our content get out to a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. As a reminder, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get all the latest alerts on all the different content and videos that we drop here on the Credit Plug channel. Now, as I promised in my previous video that we shared on Equifax, on this video, we're going to be going over credit unions that pull Experian. So we're going to be going over a list. And as I mentioned, when it comes to credit unions, Equifax is going to be the most frequent. Then it's going to be Experian, and then next TransUnion, which is going to be the least. So for this video, we're going to be going over institutions, specifically credit unions that pull Experian. And these are from firsthand data points, either through myself or through secondary data points and other research. So let's jump over and go down the list. All right, so to start off the list, we have First Tech. Now, I've done several reviews on First Tech. In my opinion, one of the best credit unions out there. Now, First Tech pulls Experian. And so a couple things with First Tech, right? Just some data points, right? You're going to want at least over a 700, preferably over a 750. But not just that, First Tech is very sensitive to new accounts, right? So if you have a bunch of new accounts in the past, 5, 6 months, they're not really going to like that. So you definitely have to make sure you guard and don't have any new accounts less than 6 months old. You may even want to season your accounts a little bit more. Of course, First Tech is in high demand just because this Odyssey World Elite MasterCard is one of the best ones out there. Rates as low as 6.99%, limits up to 100K. They have a bunch of other credit cards. I'm not going to go into all of them. But First Tech is open to anyone. You just join through their affiliated nonprofit, which I believe is the Financial Fitness Association. But again, they pull Experian. All right. So next up, we have Pennsylvania State Employees Credit Union. This is another one that's essentially open to anyone. This particular institution is 100% online. So I don't believe they have that many, outside branches and things like that. So you can handle all of your banking needs online with PSECU. They're one of the biggest in Pennsylvania. Again, they pull Experian. Now, their limits, I believe, go up to maybe 20 to 30,000. So, they don't have the highest limits, but, definitely a solid credit union, and they do pull Experian for credit decisions. Next up, I wanted to go over Andrews Federal Credit Union. Andrews is, in my opinion, pound for pound, when you look at personal and business, one of the best. Again, you can get in Andrews through the American Consumer Council. You're going to be hearing me talk about the ACC over and over again because that's just one of the institutions that enable you to get into a lot. So Andrews has great products both on personal and business. And again, they're going to pull Experian as well. So um, moving right along, I did a review on the State Department Federal Credit Union the other day. They do hard pull for membership. So they're going to be pulling your Experian credit file. And with their hard pull for initial membership, that hard pull is good for 30 days, so up to 30 days. So if you're going to go for State Department Federal Credit Union, my advice would be only go there when you're absolutely ready to pull the trigger on a credit product. This isn't one of these credit unions if you're looking to avoid an inquiry and build internal data points with them initially. You just don't have that luxury because they do hard pull you. So if you're going to get hard pulled, you might as well apply for a credit product. So they have great products. They have a secure card that does unsecure. So that's another great one. I'll be doing a video on secure cards in a bit. But yeah, State Department Federal Credit Union, you can join through the American Consumer Council. So another great credit union that pulls Experian. Next up, we have Affinity Federal Credit Union. I did a review several weeks ago on Affinity. They're one of the biggest, I think they actually are the biggest credit union in the state of New Jersey. They have great products, both personal and business. And again, they pull Experian, and anyone can join. You can just join through one of their nonprofits, and that gets you in. So it's not the American Consumer Council, but it's their own nonprofit. You could check out the video that I did on them. But yeah, again, they pull Experian. Next up, we have Redstone Federal Credit Union. Now, Redstone Federal Credit Union is the largest credit union in the state of Alabama. Now, a couple of things about Redstone, right? In terms of membership. So they do hard pull for membership. However, there is a backdoor method so that you can avoid that hard pull. Now, here's how it would work, right? So if you get hard pull for membership, and then you go apply for a credit product, they're going to hard pull you again. So, unfortunately, you would encounter two hard pulls if you were to apply for like their Visa Signature credit card and you're a new member. But one of the ways that you can get membership without having to undergo, two credit checks is if you go through they have another affiliated credit card, and that's through Rural King Harvest. So Rural King Harvest is like they basically supply different like farming equipment and machinery and stuff like that. So Rural King Harvest, their credit card, their business credit card and personal credit cards are backed by Redstone Federal Credit Union. So if you get approved for a Rural King Harvest credit card, you automatically gain membership into Redstone. So you can basically get approved for a credit card and get membership with just one hard pull versus going through their website and getting two. But again, they're going to pull Experian. And one other data point with Redstone Federal Credit Union, because the area, the zip code, or just the geographic regions that they cover have lower average credit scores. The underwriting's a little bit looser in terms of credit score, meaning that you can get approved with a sub 700 credit score. There's several data points on that, but Redstone Federal Credit Union is a solid credit union. Although they're one of the biggest, their customer service and things like that, probably isn't the best. But otherwise they're pretty lenient, I would say, in terms of extending credit. At least at the time when I was able to get a relationship with them. So that's Redstone Federal Credit Union. Next up, we have Nassau Federal Credit Union. This is a really, really good credit union. They have excellent products, excellent credit cards. So you could definitely check them out. I did a review way back when, but they have a solid credit card products. And one of the ways to get in, they have their own affiliated nonprofit. I believe it's the National Space Society or Association. One of those that'll get you into Nassau Federal Credit Union. And again, they pull Experian for their credit decisions. Next up, we have Unify Financial Credit Union. Now, this one is a real gem. We did a review on Unify Financial Credit Union. They give really, really high limits. You can get limits, over the $20,000 threshold. So there are some data points on individuals being able to get pretty decent limits with Unify Financial. Again, they pull Experian, and you can join if you don't have any existing affiliation. They do have a designated nonprofit that you can join that will get you membership into Unified Financial Credit Union. So definitely go check them out. And lastly, we have American Heritage Credit Union. I did a review on American Heritage Credit Union. They're one of the oldest credit unions in the state of Pennsylvania. They have limits up to $100,000, so they're really well established. As you can see here, they have over 3 billion in assets under management. And so again, they pull Experian, but they hard pull for membership. So just keep that in mind. Now, just to recap real quick, the credit unions that among the ones we just went over today that hard pull for membership, it's going to be American Heritage, State Department Federal Credit Union, and Redstone Federal Credit Union. So if you're looking to build a relationship with any of those three, just kind of be prepared to take that hard pull as well as pull the trigger on a credit product to make the most use of that. So just as a recap, let's go over all of the different credit unions that pull Experian. So we have First Tech, Pennsylvania State Employees Credit Union, Andrews Federal Credit Union, State Department Federal Credit Union, Affinity Federal Credit Union, Redstone Federal Credit Union, Nassau Federal Credit Union, Unify Financial Federal Credit Union, and we have American Heritage Credit Union. So that's 10 credit unions that we just covered that pull Experian. There are others out there. So if you have any of those data points, please leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, y'all take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.